Hey, welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing this really cute 3D gel bow for your Christmas time nail designs. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm starting off with 2 little balls of this gel, and it's going to depend on what the size of your bow. If you want it small, if you want it bigger, it's really up to you. So I'm going to grab a little ball and I'm going to just try to eyeball them and make sure they're the same size. Now I'm going to flatten it out just a little bit, and the goal here is to create a teardrop shape. Now this isn't the easiest because it is a little bit sticky, so if you do get stuck to it or you're not having an easy time, just make sure it's a fresh little bead. If you've been working on it too long, it can get sticky, so hopefully that helps. I'm going to curl it in. So the little pointy tip of the teardrop, I'm going to curl it to the other end and kind of push it and tap it in so that way it curls a little bit more and it's not so flat. Now the ends of the bow is not going to be super precise, so you can have this part be a little bit different because it's kind of lay a different way each time you make a bow, if that makes sense. So it's okay if they're a little bit different. What you want to make sure you get right is the length, the thickness, just the entire shape is going to be okay if it's different, but not the size. You don't want a crooked bow. So I'm going to make the ends of the bow and I'm going to have a little bit of a point to them. So if I need to, I'll take off some of that gel in the center to kind of curve it in so that way the tip is pointed. I also kind of scrunched it a bit, like I didn't want it just flat. I wanted to give it a little bit more movement and look like it was a little bit more flowy. So you really have to kind of play around with it for a little bit, and if you're okay with it and you like it, just connect it and then just cure it, because you can mess it up even though it was pretty much perfect and then you have to start all over. So that's okay, but it's easier. I mean, it's a small bow. How hard is it, right, to do? But it has some tricks to it. So once I have the the tops of the bows cured, I'm going to take this fresh gel, so it's not cured, and I'm just going to stick it to the whichever side I'm working on first. And you see how it kind of like curves outwards a bit, so it's not just straight down. So you're going to just kind of eyeball it to how much curved you want it to go, or if you want it a little bit more straight. And like I said, I'm just kind of playing around with it and finding a way that I like that it's positioned. So totally up to you. It can look different, but as long as it's the even on both sides, top and bottom, then you're good. So, which just happens to be kind of the hardest part. All right, so now I'm going to take a little bit of this gel. I'm going to roll up a tiny little ball, and this is going to be the center of the bow that's going to wrap it. So I'm going to place it in the center, kind of smush them in a little bit, and then using this tool, I'm just going to press it down and tuck it in on the top and bottom to make it look a little bit more neater. I just don't want a little ball in the center. I kind of want it to be a little bit more flat. Now this step is necessary because it's going to keep it from falling apart because they were not all cured together or smushed together, so there's not much adhesion there. So I'm just going to flip it around and apply some gel. You can do any gel you have. You can do a base gel, top gel, matte gel, anything to kind of give it a layer. And of course, just be very careful with it. If you're going to be very, very active with these nails, and you're wearing them on yourself with this little design, just like any other 3D gel little charm that you do, you just have to be careful with it and make sure that you're really reinforcing the back so that way it stays strong. This is the final result. Make sure you watch the next video after this so you can see the really cute design that I have with these. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.